Hey, it's Dr. Charles, aka CoachMD, with my Magical Monday broadcast. I missed you last week, but I'm here this week. And why do I do a Magical Monday broadcast? Well, many of you know I am a medical doctor, and why would I be concerned about such things? Magical Monday sounds a little touchy-feely, a little woo-woo. But in my career, what I've learned is that what keeps us down and what can get us up are one and the same thing. It's our ability to challenge, it's ability to manage the challenges of everyday life. And as a doctor, I'm really committed to true holistic healthcare. And that means a balance of mind, body, and spirit. And I know that Mondays is very difficult for many people, including myself. So why not get our week off on the right foot? And I call it Magical Monday so it can raise our awareness and our attention to the magical things that happen in our life every day. And with those magical things, it allows us to reaffirm our faith, our belief in ourselves, and it can really keep us going and make our lives much more peaceful and happy, and thereby help our physical health. So what I'd like to talk to you today about is nurturing the right thoughts. And I wrote an ebook recently, and you really should look for it and get it. It's called, and it's free, completely free, no strings attached, Fake News Stories by Your Brain. And why did I write that? Well, I wrote it because I know that our brains, your brain, my brain, tells us these fake stories all the time, gives us these fake thoughts. And by doing that, it gets us, it ingrains, digs our feet into things and prevents us from going forward. So I want you to, as you tune in, I want you to let us know also where you're from. I really love to hear where everybody's from, and because everybody has different life experiences. But guess what? We all have the same life, we all have different life experiences, but there are certain universal reactions and feelings that we all have. When I was driving to my office today, I was going one way and a car was coming the other way. And all of a sudden, a bird was flying low, and I felt almost like I had to swerve to avoid it, but it darted so fast, but right in front of the other car, but then darted again fast. I've never seen a bird react that quickly. And that is instinct. But we have the same animal instinct. As many of you know who have listened to me, I talk about what I call the automatic brain, which is our primitive animalistic instinct. But what makes us separate from animals is that we have a divine nature. We have been gifted, and a lot of people have their own feelings about how that was done. I also do, and that's a topic for a whole nother day and discussion. But we also have these instincts, these innate reactions, animalistic reactions. And just like that bird was instantaneous, that automatic brain of ours is also instantaneous. When we react to danger, threat, or vulnerability, it does so by fight or flight. And this bird was literally flying. It was literally fleeing danger very quickly. But guess what? Our brain generates thoughts all the time. And many of those thoughts come from this animalistic part of us, which is that automatic brain, which puts us in it makes us think that we're in danger, because it really has only one purpose, and that's to identify danger. Well, this bird had danger right there, felt the vibration of the car, and guess what? Did that bird think that, oh my goodness, there's a car coming, that could crush me, I need to go the other way, and now there's another car coming the other way, I gotta go? No, it was instinct, reaction. Where does that come from? It comes from vibration. That's an innate feeling of a sense. And guess what? We do have that sense also. We don't have to think about when we're in danger. We will know when we're in danger. Because a lot of people challenge me on that. And they say that, well, isn't that automatic brain important, Dr. Charles, Coach? Isn't it important? Don't we need to know when we're in danger? Well, you have the instinct, the innate ability to know when you're in danger. And a lot of that comes from vibration. And when you see a spider weaving a web on a fence, let's say, and you accidentally bump up against that fence, you'll see that spider will dart instantaneously to hide underneath something of that fence. The spider's not thinking, oh my goodness, there's a big man who's approaching me who may take a paper and smash me, right? No, it's not thinking that. It's not thinking at all, because spiders don't think, they react. So what happens in our brain, as you're going through the week, you'll have thoughts, and you'll have negative thoughts. You may ride the emotional roller coaster up and down, up and down. Well, a lot of times what that is because we are walking along our lives, our journey, and we experience circumstances that our brain has stored from many years ago, a lot of times childhood, that makes our brain say, whoa, Charles, danger, you better fight, you better flee. And those are premeditated warnings in a way. And so what do we do though? Because they're so disruptive. They cause us a lot of times a physical illness, sick, anxiety. It feels terrible. But it all has to do with what are those thoughts that we're going to nurture? What thoughts are we going to allow to grow? Now, a lot of you may have heard the story of how a bamboo